It feels amazing to be out here at Marsh Creek skating again. If you've been following the channel, you know that I've had a bit of up and down, not only from an injury perspective, but from a way too much going on. We've got new stuff coming from all of the Balance brands, so I'm keeping busy with that. Plus, personal life gets busy. Daughter's gone to college, so this summer was a bunch of that. It has been a struggle to find time to come out and skate. But today, the beautiful North Carolina weather, not too hot, not too cold, just right, no rain, beautiful skate park. I'm going to have the best session. I am on the Omni Yondy V25. So we just announced the V25. This is an upgrade to the V2. It uses the same boots, the same fit that you're used to with the V2, same liners and all that. But we've got a few upgrades. First of all, we got new sole plates. So we swapped around the brown sole plates with the black sole plates on the Yondy models. Coming anti-rocker now with Yondy's orange Chroma wheels. They now include the new Chroma 6-ball bearings. So we announced these a couple weeks ago. These are now stock on the Yondy V25 skates. You can see these bearings are extremely fast. They are a 6-ball bearing, oil-based lubricant. They are serviceable, they are great for aggressive, and they are coming stock on the skates. And finally, every V25 skate, boot only, shell only, or complete, comes with the new heel pads. These are the 15mm heel pads. They are shock absorbing. They're made out of the same material that Solomon used to use back in the days. We did a lot of research figuring out what amount of hardness we need for this, and we found a really nice middle ground that provides responsiveness with a lot of shock absorption. They fit perfectly in the Omni, obviously. They will fit other skates. They'll be available aftermarket for $16 in the US. Outside of the US, prices may vary, but they are free and included in the V25 skates, shell only, boot only, or complete. I am here to get my favorite groove trick. This month's Blading Community Challenge is your favorite groove trick, and mine, although I love a back royale, is most likely the Back Farv. I love charging at ledges, jumping on, and just sliding forever on a Back Farv. This is my favorite ledge, and anti-rocker setup is the perfect way to do it, and I'm really looking forward to getting a Back Farv today. But first, it's time to warm up. Oh my God, I am so rusty. Like a lot of factors, right? So this is my first time skating anti-rocker in a long time. I've been skating flat, and you know, as a hockey player, flat is kind of like what skating feels like. Even with a slight rocker, it feels amazing. This is an adjustment. That train track feeling, very pronounced. These are also 270mm frames. So from 1 to 4, or 1 to first and last is 270mm. That's a long distance. And it definitely is pronounced that I am skating anti-rocker. The wheels are a little hard. Actually not bad. I was expecting them to kind of hurt and slip out a lot, but no problems there. I think I can credit the new shock absorbers, the heel pads, for a lot of that shock absorption that I'm feeling. I've also got FP insoles inside now, which makes a huge difference. The FP insoles that I was kind of shunning for years, it feels like the differentiator for me. Actually, Luke Naylor was the guy that convinced me to try them out. He does a lot of gaps. He's actually, true story, he's the skater that kind of dialed in the shocks for us for the for the heel pads. So we sent him a bunch of different hardnesses, and he was like, this is the one. Otherwise, you know, you get slop or it doesn't do its thing. Like, he found the Goldilocks hardness. So hats off to Luke for doing that. But yeah, I can definitely feel it. It is a nice ride. Am I riding nice? No. I'm so rusty. I just have that timid feeling where, you know, I've been skating the warehouse a lot, and we do a Tuesday night session for, you know, any of the locals. We open up and we do, you know, a couple hours of skating, and that's great for me to get poses, to get grinds, but it does not do anything for me to get skating. And here I'm going fast, you know. It's all relative, of course, but faster than I've gone in a long time, faster than I would go at Durham. And that was probably the last time I skated street-ish, outside of the warehouse, I'll say. So I'm skating fast, and carving around the bowl is scary. I just don't know what to do with the speed. It's less speed than I normally get, but it's more speed than I've gotten in a while. But I got a few grinds, and I'm definitely warmed up. I think I'm gonna hold off on Royales until I get my Back Farv, just to make sure that I can get it. I remember hurting myself trying to do a Royale here, and again, I've got a lot of that muscle, like, trauma, I guess, from skating and hurting myself, and I don't want to replicate it. So I'm gonna do Back Farv, and then if I can get that, I'll probably do Royale. Maybe I'll do a Royale on the lower one. I gotta ease into a Royale. Might not be a Royale day, but at least I'm out here skating. All right, that took forever. That was my first try trick, and that took 10. I don't even know. Totally out of breath. Oh my God. All right, the camera overheated, as did I. Just had to sit down for 5 minutes and recover. Man, I am not in shape for this sort of thing. The jumping, the heat, the falling. It's a young man's game. Stupid aggressive, but I love it. That last one felt great. That's what I was aiming for. Had a really difficult time getting the angle right. New setup. You know, I haven't done a Back Farv in a while. I don't do them when I'm skating flat, and I've been skating flat for a while. So this was a new feeling for me. I'm really happy with that last one. All right, I'm done. I'm just gonna hurt myself if I skate more, but get your clips in for the Blading Community Challenge, backtoblading.com/community if you wanted to participate. It is your favorite groove trick. Front side, back side, unity, tabernacle, backslide, fast slide, whatever you got. Feet need to be perpendicular to the object. So no soyales, even if it's a toyale, but you could do a Royale or a back Royale. Check out the new stuff at Balance. We've been really busy. This has been a busy couple of weeks. New stuff from Chroma, new stuff from Compass, and of course the V25 from Standard. Very happy with this release. We're doing everything we can to keep prices low during this tariff situation. Our tariffs on importing goods from China is 60% right now. So if I bring in $1,000 worth of product, on top of shipping, I have to pay $600 just to get it into the US. That's a lot of money. And that means we cannot bring in new skates for a while, not until that gets resolved. V25 is a band-aid for that. So these new shocks will make your V2 skates feel fresh. New colorways will be fun and people will love them. And you can use the heel pads in any skate that you want. So if you have a flat boot, you can just grab the shocks and put them in there. Hope you have a great week. Great skating again, and I'll see you next time.